Okay, I didn't think we were talking that long, but apparently we were because my camera said no, and it closed. What were we? Oh, we were talking about stage door and that waitress. So we didn't stage door. Actually, the majority of times we saw waitress, we did stage door, and I would say it was not so nutty crazy. Like, we didn't really come across like anybody who was like super like disrespectful or odd or just not like, you know, behaving appropriately. But yeah, I think so. But there have definitely been times we've been at the stage door and like people like we're trying to have to like look at each other like,
why are we here?
like you know, and like for a while actually we were seeing shows we weren't stage dooring because like it just made us uncomfortable. Like the whole like certain people.
Yeah, we're very shy people.
Yeah, like so, or like some behaviors that you like witness, and then like you wonder like for you, not to say like we stop thinking about like the actors, but it's kind of like they probably want to go home or
yeah,
you know what I mean, like very like aware of like their feelings and stuff like that. I don't know, but I could say like now we're starting to be a little more willing to stage door. We definitely are the type of people if it's too many people or like we just kind of like don't like we just like, you know what,
well, you'll never see us like pushing
like
you won't see us standing
or
on top of stuff no.
There was a oh yeah, the story comes to mind. So the first time we rushed the show was when we saw Disaster on Broadway, I believe. So Disaster had the likes of like Anna Pascal, Faith Prince, Carrie Butler, who else is in there? So many great people that I'm blanking on right now. But so there's a young boy in the cast. He's like a teenager, like a young teen, in the cast, and he was signing autographs. And it's like an evening show, and it's late, and he was signing, and I guess these people, he missed these people, or they missed him, and like, he was moving on down the line, and like to leave, and his mom is there, and these people were like oh no, like. And he was like, can you get him back? And like his mother, I guess just not really, I don't know, not wanting to be rude or just like wanting him to like have the full, I don't know, experience or whatever. She actually was like, you know, hey, like they didn't get your whatever the people needed, like just had to have from him. And like he came and I think he took was it a picture he took with them or he signed something, and it was just like,
move on.
Really, like you had his like this child who's like was working, you know, did his job, right? He's done, like, and you have him call him back, and I was just like, that's not the move I would have gone with, but okay, like that's like one time I was kind of like, what? Like if you could spray people, like squirt people, like he, like that guy would be one.
And our craziest time at the stage door, would you say having the Les Mis stage door? Was that the craziest one for you?
The craziest? Maybe Mean Girls that time.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe Mean Girls.
I think definitely having a stage door experience depends on the show and the type of people who are going to see that show.
Yeah.
The demographics, I should say.
Right.
Versus type of people. Yeah, I remember the Les Mis stage door being crazy.
Yeah, there were a lot of people, and it was because this was the latest revival, and Les Mis was like returning back to like the city, so I could see why. You know, it had the hype, like Ramin Caramel was in it, and like Will Spencer was in it, and like
it was a lot. It was a lot.
But that was like,
I remember we tried the stage door the second time we went to see Hello Dolly, and was like.
We tried both times, and literally both times we were like, no, thank you. Like, it's not...
This wasn't. It just yeah.
I get. Does that make us not super fans? Like I don't know. Are we considered repeat attenders? Like
I don't. And the thing I hope is that they would have defined repeat attendance more. Like there needs to be a DSM guideline for repeat attendance. Like what like
is it a certain amount of shows and like certain amount of time? Like what is it?
Like think about someone getting a diagnosis for like Tourette's. You have to have X amount of like specific types of tics for a specific amount of time.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's just transient tic syndrome, not Tourette's.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like what like we need to know like what's the number that makes you a repeat attender? Is it 3 or is it 10? Or do you like
is it 100 plus?
Do you need to hit a double digit?
Does it have to be the same show? Like is it one show that makes you a repeat attender, or like could you like see 10 of this show, 10 of this show, 10 of this show? Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, that makes you a multiple repeat attender.
I guess so. Yeah.
Because and the thing is, I kind of wanted them to ask the people, what other shows have you seen, or is it just this one? Like Miss with Les Mis. So it'd be interesting if she saw Les Mis for this time, and then like the next day she saw a totally different show that she's never seen before.
Right.
Which is kind of what we used to do, because for a while we used to be like, we're not seeing the same show. There's other stuff to see.
Right.
No one has the money for this. Like,
right.
Let's just see as many different things as we can, and then we got we get more money. We go, oh, let's treat ourselves to the thing that makes us happy. But also while we were doing Waitress, we were seeing other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
I don't know.
Like, because we saw Waitress 10, Wicked 4 times.
Was that high school graduation, and then we saw it again with Mom, and then we saw it for the 16th anniversary. It's my shirt. And then with Brittany
4 times. We've seen Hello Dolly twice. We've seen
Chicago
3 times.
3 times.
3 times. We've seen. That it?
I think Mean Girls twice.
Mean Girls twice, yeah. I think that's it.
I think so.
Yeah. So, like, what's the magic number on the repeat attendance? Because technically we can be considered repeat attendance.
Right.
And does it have to be within a certain timeline?
Right, because with Wicked, it was spread out.
Over years. Like, so 2011 was the first time we saw Wicked, and then we didn't see Wicked again until, like, 2016? I think it was 2016. Yeah. And then like 2018,
and then
2017, 2019. We get 16.
No, and then and then 2019.
Right. And then 2020.
No,
2019.
2019.
Yeah.
So, right, and then with Hello Dolly, it was like
a year apart,
like 2017, 2018, and then Chicago. Were they all in the same year? No, they were not. Two times were in the same year, I think, and then the other time was like 2 years later.
Yeah,
but
I kind of wanted the film to kind of do more of that.
Yeah,
but what can you do? I appreciated it. It felt seen.
I did. Especially when it like talked about like merchandise and stuff like that, because like we get it. Like people kind of don't like say like I post like oh like of us like without playbills like at a show, and people like leave comments like oh like again, like a family, things like that. Family be like again, like kind of poking fun at us, and it's kind of like
makes
why
us happy, yeah.
like what,
literally not hurting anybody when we go to the theater,
right? And or like merchandise and stuff like that. It's like we get our shirts, we get our magnets, we get our window cards, like. And I'm kind of like, are we crazy? Like every single time we go to a show, we get our shirts, we get our magnets, we get our window cards, but like clearly we're not. Like we're, I don't know, normal.
There's a
spectrum.
It's a spectrum.
It's a spectrum,
sure.
and it's just, I don't know. I enjoyed the documentary. I think it's worth the look if you're into theater. I think it's worth the look if like
definitely touches on data divergency for sure.
For real.
Like
yeah, I think it's worth a watch. So you can watch it on Vimeo. I guess I'll put the links to like the Vimeo page, and then if not, if we have a Broadway HD subscription, that's how we watched it for the second time. Um, um,
And you know what's funny? I just
Oh.
want to say this one more thing. I can see this being repeat attendance for 6.
I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
Give us the chance to come.
I was thinking about not 6 the other day, but I was thinking like if Waitress didn't close, how many times would we have seen it by now? If like say quarantine didn't happen, say it wasn't closing. Like how many what would our number be?
Yeah,
right now.
Interesting. Yeah.
And 6, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there every show, but like I'm gonna be there. Like I'm gonna have.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing with us and Waitress is it wasn't so much as a game to us so much as the cast changed so much. It just it changed the experience.
Yes.
And we wanted a new experience.
Yes.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like why we saw like Wicked like two weeks after we saw like the 16th anniversary. Like Brittany Johnson went in.
And we wanted to see that
as Glenda, and we were like, well, that's gonna change things.
Yeah, there has to be like I need more. Like there has to be
maybe you should make it
for like geographical reasons, because the one from Gundren, it seemed like Starlight Express was the only thing in her area. Well, probably not the only theater going on in her area.
I'm sure they got the Phantom of the Opera over there, don't they? Isn't that like a big?
Yeah, well, I don't know what part of Germany the Phantom of the Opera is in.
Oh, right.
She's in a different, and that seemed to be like the biggest kind of. That was a very big theater, the stadium.
True.
So I'm just curious. And she said herself that it won't always be there. And I'm like, yeah.
What's she gonna do?
She was like, do I kill myself?
She's very interesting. Like her alone is like a reason to watch the show. She's very interesting, like case study.
Mm-hmm. For sure. They had a psychologist though.
They did. Yeah, but yeah. So
if you're a repeat attender, let us know how many shows you've seen.
What show was it?
What show was it? Why?
Like, is there a particular reason? Like, or do you like collect a lot of merchandise? They kind of go hand in hand, right?
Yeah,
the merchandise and the scene shows.
Part. Do you consider yourself a repeat attender, even if you have seen shows that many times? Like, do you like the term repeat attender?
Like, what are people's reactions?
Yeah, like, let us know. Like, talk to us, please. We have nothing else to do.
Bye.